चारवटा वर्ड मात्रै को बारेमा म कुरा गर्न चाहन्छु र यो 2018 मा क्वाइन भएको टर्म भएको हुनाले एकदमै रिसेन्ट टपिक हो इन्डस्ट्रीमा मात्रै गरिरहेको हुन्छ होला सायद यो दाइगाकुमा चाहिँ थोरै गरिरहेको होला मेरो सेल्फ इन्ट्रोडक्सन चाहिँ म रौतहट बाट जापान चाहिँ 2000 this is 2012 sorry 2012 I came as a mech scholar and had a electrical and electronics from University of Tokyo and masters in information science and technology from University of Tokyo. मेरो masters चाहिँ theoretical deep learning and parallel processing थियो. त्यसपछि चाहिँ म 2019 मा चाहिँ as a cloud and AIOps researcher at Hitachi काम गर्न थाले. So it has just been 2 years that I have been working. So before I begin, I told you AIOps. So this much have a word or first my AI when everybody we already know what AI is, kind of buzzword. So intelligence given by humans to machines, and intelligence is something like reasoning. It's quite difficult for me to explain what intelligence is. But yeah, this is the use of AI, and IT is also quite a buzzword. I don't think it needs explanation. And operations is something that I also learned after entering into Hitachi, what operations really mean. So this is my understanding. So first you develop something, and then after that you have developed it, like you have built a building or you bought a car. But after that, it needs servicing and maintenance. So the things that you do to keep that in working, whatever you have bought or whatever you have produced, so that actions are called operations. So anything related to something that keeps things functioning is operations. So this is my understanding of what operations is. Basically, my research is IT operations, and since IT system is getting quite complex, like hundreds and thousands of servers, networks connected, spanning over multiple geographical regions. So that is AI ops. So this is I hope I made it a little bit clear what the topic AI ops means. AI for IT operations, and operations is something that you do to keep things running, functioning. So त्यसबाट चाहिँ म अब यो recent incidents हरुको बारेमा कुरा गर्छु. So why the industry cares about that. So September 2021 को Mizuho Bank suffered 7th ATM system failure, and top executives had to resign over that. And so अब त्यस्तो incidents हरु एकदमै भइराको हुन्छ र ठुलठुलो जापानिज कम्पनीहरु पनि त्यसको सिस्टम बनाइराको हुन्छ जस्तै मिजुहो बैंकहरु भयो त्यसपछि भिजा भयो मास्टरकार्ड्स भयो यिनीहरुको चाहिँ आईटी सिस्टम एकदमै ठुलो हुन्छ र यिनीहरुको आईटी सिस्टम चाहिँ जनरली ठुलठुलो आईटी भेन्डर्सहरु ले responsible हुन्छ they are responsible for that, and it's very mission critical things, not as mission critical as maybe nuclear power plants, but still like you cannot afford to have ATM not running. So त्यसको लागि चाहिँ अब त्यस्तो इन्सिडेन्ट भइसकेपछि it's very important that it has to be reported. Press conference हरु हुन्छ धेरै कुरा हुन्छ. Within a short period of time you have to identify what the root cause was, what happened, what the root cause was, and if can it be prevented. So those things हरु अहिले चाहिँ एकदमै गर्न जरुरी हुन्छ आईटी सिस्टम. So त्यस्तो इन्सिडेन्टहरु भएको हुनाले it's very important. That is why industry is taking a lot of interests in AI ops, using AI for IT operations for fast identification of threats and remediation. त्यो भनेपछि IT operations भनेको कस्तो कुरा हो भनेर यो सानो मैले स्लाइड बनाएको छु. Like data centers imagine गर्नुस् अथवा एकदमै enterprise level IT system imagine गर्नुस्. Google को IT system कतिवटा कन्टिनेन्ट्सहरुमा स्प्यानिङ गरिरा छ. अब त्यस्तोमा डेटा सेन्टरमा कुलिङ सिस्टमहरु हुन्छ, सर्भर्सहरु हुन्छ, धेरै कुराहरु हुन्छ. कतै एउटा प्रब्लम पनि आयो भने सबै प्रोपगेट गर्दै प्रब्लम्सहरु एक ठाउँबाट अर्को ठाउँ प्रोपगेट गर्दै जान्छ. So त्यस्तो कुराको मेन्टेनेन्स गर्नको लागि अपरेशन्सको लागि चाहिँ एकदमै there are lots of people employed who are doing a lot of hard work. So the things that they mostly do, मैले चाहिँ simply तीनटा कुरा चाहिँ लेखेको छु. Constant monitoring. So what do you monitor? Like you are monitoring some anomalies, right? So you are monitoring if there are some threats. So these are the things that we want to monitor, like, and these are the things that we want to filter out. So once we have filtered out, once we have monitored these things, and lots of data is being generated, so it's a big data, and it's not possible at human scale. So AI needs to be deployed to that. And once you have found that out, it is not just sufficient. We have to find the root cause. त्यो त्यति धेरै गिगाबाइट्स टेराबाइट्समा डेटाहरू रिलिज भइरहेको हुन्छ। टेराबाइट्समा कुन ठाउँमा लगहरू आइरहेको हुन्छ, कुन ठाउँमा कस्तो प्रब्लम भयो भनेर त्यो लोकलाइज गर्न, कुन चाहिँ सिस्टमले गर्दा एटिएम को सिस्टम बिग्रेको हो, त्यस्तो फल्टहरू पत्ता लगाउन चाहिँ एकदमै गाह्रो हुन्छ। सो यो रुट कज एनालिसिस भन्ने पनि एकदमै इम्पोर्टेन्ट टास्क हुन्छ आइटी अपरेसन्समा। अनि त्यो भइसकेपछि अफ कोर्स मेन्टेनेन्स एन्ड ट्रबल सुटिङ इज अलवेज इट इज क्वाइट ट्रेडिसनल, इट अलवेज बिन देयर। मेन्टेनेन्स गर्नु पर्यो, ट्रबल सुटिङ गर्नु पर्यो। सो यस्तो यस्तो कामहरू चाहिँ आइटी सिस्टम्समा भइरहेको हुन्छ। तर बट देन अगेन लाइक वाइ डु वी निड एआई फर द्याट? मैले जस्तै बेद सरले पनि भन्नुभएको थियो आइटी सिस्टम चाहिँ एकदमै कम्प्लेक्स भइरहेको छ, थाउजन्ड्स एन्ड थाउजन्ड्स अफ सर्भर्सहरू, नेटवर्क्सहरू, स्टोरेजहरू भएको हुनाले इट्स अलमोस्ट, एन्ड दे आर जेनेरेटिङ अ लट अफ डेटा, like almost terabytes of data a day. राख्दैन को यिनीहरूको ई-कमर्स वेबसाइट्सहरुबाट टेराबाइट्स अफ डेटा पर डे लग मात्रै त्यति निस्किरहेको हुन्छ। सो त्यस्तोमा अब केही प्रब्लम पर्यो भने it's almost impossible for humans to locate the problem. So आईटीहरु AI सिस्टमहरु, AI मोडल्सहरु डिप्लोय गरेर कता एनोमली कता छ, यो तीनटा मेन कुरा चाहिँ एनोमली कता छ, कुन ठाउँमा के प्रब्लम भयो, abnormal कुराहरु चाहिँ डिटेक्ट गर्ने। डिटेक्ट गरिसकेपछि त्यसले तपाईलाई तपाईको if you are a system operator, it will alert you and it will tell you where the problem has occurred. So root cause पनि तपाईलाई भन्दियो। जस्तै यो धेरै चाहिँ अब पछि पनि कुमार दाइले प्रेजेन्टेसन गर्नुहुन्छ DDoS को। अब DDoS ले गर्दा भएको कि के ले गर्दा भएको, कुन सिस्टममा DDoS भयो, यस्तो पिन पोइन्ट गरेर यो सिस्टममा चाहिँ यस्तो प्रब्लम भयो भन्ने रुट कज एनालिसिस पनि गर्न सक्छ एआई। It's not that developed, but a little bit a little bit of success can be achieved using AI in root cause analysis. And finally, automated remediation. अब प्रब्लम आइसकेपछि अब कति कुराहरु चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ, ब्याङ्कहरु जस्तो ठुलठुलो आईटी सिस्टममा धेरै प्रब्लमहरु भइरा हुन्छ, and they have always keep a record of what kind of problems occurred and what kind of remediation steps were taken. त्यस्तो रेकर्डहरु भइसकेको कम्पनीजहरुले धेरै टास्कहरु अटोमेट गर्न सक्छन्। सो त्यहाँ त्यो डेटाहरुबाट त्यस्तो डेटाहरुलाई लिएर अनि मशीन लर्निङ मोडलहरु बनाउन सकिन्छ, which can automatically, after certain problem has occurred, they can automatically fix the problems. So मेरो चाहिँ जनरली मैले अहिले गरिरहेको चाहिँ हिताचीमा गरिरहेको रिसर्च चाहिँ यो तीनटामा फोकस्ड हो। एनोमली डिटेक्सन चाहिँ मोस्टली it's quite easily done and not that difficult, while root cause analysis and automatic remediation is quite difficult task. So in future of AIOps अब कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि अहिले चाहिँ डिफरेन्ट भेन्डर्सहरुले पनि कस्तो गरेर छन्, रुट कज एनालिसिस र अटोमेटेड रेडिएसन, if they can write in the press conference that their product supports this, then it's going to be a good thing for them. So त्यसको लागि चाहिँ कोलैबोरेटिभ AI, like human र मशीन लाई कोलैबोरेट गरेर कसरी यो दुईटा टास्कहरु गर्न सकिन्छ, यो चाहिँ रिसेन्टली न्यूयर्क युनिभर्सिटीले अहिले रिसेन्टली स्टार्ट गर्न थालेको छ यो फिल्डमा चाहिँ रिसर्च। सो इट्स नट क्वाइट अफ एकाडेमिक रिसर्च, जनरली इन्डस्ट्री रिसर्चहरु चाहिँ यस्तो यस्तोमा हुँदै गइरहेको छ। र नेपालको कन्टेक्स्टमा चाहिँ I don't have a slide for that, but Saswat Dai talked about it. So I also think like if I can relate how these things will help in Nepal. So we have a data center in Nepal already, and we have been we often hear news that the server was down or the website was down. So this kind of systems can be deployed in the Nepalese government can adopt these AIOps technologies, which will definitely remove the burdens and make e-governance possible. So yes, thank you for your attention. Yes, that's all from my presentation. I will
thank you, Satish ji. Thank you. Let's get some comments from the audience. So, केही प्रश्न सोध्नु छ भनेदेखि ह्यान्ड रेज गर्नु होला। म खोइ कतै